Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Monday. It is 5 to 8. Children will be arriving shortly. Oh, excuse me. Right, I do need to think about a run. Well, I don't need to think about it. I need to just do it, actually. So I'm going to take the kids to school. And then I drop them off, depending on who I have, between sort of past and 9 o'clock. But it depends on who comes this morning as to what time I drop them off. And as soon as I have done that, I will be going for my run. I'm not worried about pushing it today. I actually just want to run and maintain, oh, excuse me, the level that I've reached. So I will have a cup of tea, because we know that I don't run well without a cup of tea. So I need to do that. I've got a few dishes to do, a load of washing to put on. I've got several loads of washing to put on, to be honest. Yeah, that is my plan for this morning. Right, 5.8387 miles. No, kilometres, not miles. It's over 4 miles. It is over 4 miles. I'm sure of it. Made a tea, had a yoghurt and a slice of beef, and I've drunk lots of water, and I'm going to get in the bath. Oh, I'm a bit quicker. I'm about a minute quicker now. So even though I've not gone any further this time, I was a bit quicker. Right, bath. As you were. Showered, well, bathed, hair done again, 2 days in a row. I never wash my hair like in quick succession like that, but it was so dusty being up in the loft, and I got so sweaty on the run, and then it rained. So I have washed and dried my hair again. I do need to go and put a little bit of makeup on, just to make my eyes pop. And then I think it's time for another cup of tea. Then I ought to dust my living room, because I haven't done that for probably a couple of weeks or so. And then maybe think about some lunch, maybe. As you've seen, my loft decluttering has come to an end. And now it's more about putting the last of the boards down, and then building the walls and the ceilings and insulating the ceilings. I hope you enjoyed the little trip down memory lane for me. Obviously not for you guys, because you won't remember it. But it was a way, I think, of getting to know me better, know my history, some of my family, me as a teen, me as a late teen, then me becoming a mum. Sort of a bit of a trip through my life to this point. I hope it wasn't too boring, and obviously I found it interesting because it's my memories, but I appreciate not everybody, finds other people's memories as exciting. It's a bit like one of those, holiday slideshows that people used to joke about sitting through. They get the slideshow out and be like, oh my goodness. And that's when we went to the I suppose YouTube's a new version, isn't it? That's when we went to that church and it was beautiful. Now I do it on YouTube, but at least, you You can turn it off if you want. I'm not making you sit through it during a meal or a visit to my house. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Feel like you know me a bit better. Right, let's make up all over my cheeks. Excuse me. I think today, because I've worked so hard up there, obviously Saturday I went and did the shopping and I was up there again in the evening. I've done a lot over the weekend. And then we obviously went to the tip and got rid of a load of rubbish. And so I think what I'm going to do, now I've had my run, I'm going to do some housework downstairs, just dusting. Put another load of washing on, put a load in the dryer. Obviously I'm working from 3 o'clock when the kids come home. So I won't get any peace then. And I might just sit and read for a bit, drink tea. I should probably think of something to eat for my lunch because it's getting to that point of the day. And I need something proteiny because I noticed that does help with muscle ache or reducing muscle ache. If I have something meaty for a meal, maybe I'll have a Scotch egg because there's a lot of protein in eggs and there's the meat from the sausage as well. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I have a Scotch egg and get my protein up to help fix my muscles that I've just trashed doing the running. I don't feel as achy actually at the moment as I do sometimes after my runs. My ankles don't feel as bad. The test will be tonight when I've sat down for several hours and then I get up and go to the toilet and I'm like an old woman going ow, 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 ow. Llewellyn's mum, who does running, has given me a couple of books to borrow. One's about barefoot running and one's about running, and she said it was really inspiring to get her to run. It makes you feel like, yeah, I can run now. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to be a barefoot runner though. By barefoot, you're using barefoot shoes, not trainers, not running barefoot. My reason for that is she said you need to not be on your heel very much, you need to be more on your toes, and I paid attention today with my running as to where I'm landing on my feet, and I do tend to try and go on my heels. I'm flat-footed by nature, and I think I automatically try to go onto the sides of my feet a bit, which my heel definitely touches the floor. So I don't think I'd make a very good barefoot runner, but I'll read the book and have a look. See what it says. It might give me some tips and techniques. Right, so let's take this laundry downstairs and go make a cup of tea and then get on with the dusting. Well, there's a big pile of laundry. And I've got another pile in front of the washing machine. Right, let's go remove it. Right. Let's go in the dryer. Dryer, dryer, error, error. Oh, so much washing. So much washing. I've been washing teddies and then drying them, put them in this bag ready for charity shop, or if anybody wants any teddies. I've got a couple of boxes there that I know I definitely don't want that my sister can have because I know she's after boxes. Got a couple of picture frames that need to go to the charity stuff, and I've got some empty IKEA bags which I'll just go and put out in the caravan for now. So I need to go and put all of that stuff in the caravan.
I'm feeling a bit more relaxed now that I've done the housework. Got that all finished. Well, you know, I've done some of it. The washing machine is going, the tumble dryer is going. Brendan hoovered for me last night, bless him, so I don't need to do that. Not until this evening anyway, when the kids have been and gone. Oh, excuse me. I think it's catching up with me, all this hard work at the weekends up in that loft. It's definitely catching up with me. So I'm just going to relax with my book and hopefully I won't fall asleep. I have set an alarm just in case because I do have a habit of reading and falling asleep. And I'm going to message Lee and see how he's getting on with his day. And see how Brendan's doing as well, because Brendan's back in work with his dad again this week. So fingers crossed. Lee's actually got Friday afternoon off, so they'll be going in together. And then Lee will be coming home at lunchtime because he's got some holiday to take. And then he'll obviously go back and pick Brendan up. We'll probably go back and pick him up from work together actually at the end of the day. So yeah, it'll be quite nice. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with that time off. We had planned that we're going to do some Christmas shopping and go and have a sneaky dinner somewhere, or you know, something like that. But obviously now Brendan's working, he's going to need picking up, so that means we're restricted with time, but also we're in lockdown, so there's not a lot I can do about that. So yeah, we'll just hang out at home, I guess. We've started watching, we mentioned it yesterday, and this is, thank you Daryl and Keith for sharing this with me, or Daryl for sharing this with me. It's definitely our sort of thing. It's called Truth Seekers. It's the half-hour little half-hour episodes. There's 6, 8 of them, I think, and they are on Amazon Prime, and it's hilarious. It's really funny. It's Sean Penn, is that right? You know, from Shaun of the Dead, and the other guy who was in Shaun of the Dead. Oh, what's his name? Nick Frost, is that right? The two that work really well together. Anyway, and it's very good. It's kind of ghost huntery but with humour. And you're right, Daryl, there is an element of Doctor Who-ness about it as well. I got that feel as well. So yeah, it's definitely right up our alley. So if you're looking for something fun and light-hearted to watch, go for it. We're only 2 episodes in. Kenzie's really into it as well, so we're going to watch another couple with him this evening, after our showers and everything, and when everyone's relaxing, we'll sit and watch a couple of those together. Kenzie will be home soon. I've just got one of the cheap pizzas and I've jazzed it up with a bit of extra cheese and pepperoni. Mind the cheese, it's particularly scaldy. So what did you do in London Environment?
Not much.
Did you clean chickens out?
No.
Did you? What other animals did you say you've got then?
Just chickens. Just chickens and fish.
And the fish.
Actually died, the other ones died.
Oh. Did you... Are you doing any planting in the spring? Are you planning for that?
No, I just finished planting.
Oh, what did you plant?
Hyacinths.
Hyacinths?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Are they bulbs?
Uh-huh.
So they'll come up in spring, will they?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Are you going to be doing any veg this year?
I don't know.
You don't know, you've not planned that far ahead. So what work are you learning? You were outside today, were you?
Not really, no.
No, you're inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so what were you doing inside?
Paperwork.
Paperwork. What is your paperwork?
And Anna takes in.
Sounds fun.
Not really.
Not really, because it's writing and you don't want to do writing, do you? No. Right, so you've got your tea, you've got your water, you've got your food. Are you good? I'll go and deal with the children. Your dad and Brendan will be home in a minute. I've had my dinner. It was lovely. It was my Mexican rice, a bit of Philadelphia cheese, and mixed, sort of chopped raw vegetables. It was very yummy. And yeah, I'm back in my pit again. In my pit, ready to watch another batch of the programme I was telling you about, Truth Seekers. So Lee's just gone and got in the shower, and then we will enjoy that. I haven't really got anything interesting to share with you all. other than we seem to have closed our borders quite strictly to anybody who's come from Denmark or coming through Denmark because of the mink mutation. It's now in 6 countries. It's spread to 200 and something people, so it is spreading from people to people as well. And the NHS has also had some sort of guidance about doing a test to see which strain they're dealing with, and to make sure that those that have the mink variation are being isolated in a different way, and having a slightly different test as well done. So that's quite reassuring to know that it's being taken seriously, but it is worrying to think that this new strain is happening. But then, you know, it's a virus, it will change and it will mutate. Its whole point is to survive, and our whole point is to get rid of it. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.